Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the new robot Mender. So just a couple of stats for this robot. So as you can see here, it is a medium robot in terms of slots, 2 light and 1 medium. Its ability is support and its ability cooldown time is 15 seconds. I'm going to click on the descriptive here. If you want, you can read up on this. And as you can see here, repairs itself and or allies in range of the ability with 3 pulses. So that's kind of how it works, and usually, or I should say, when you activate the ability, you get a bit of a speed boost as well. So this is what it looks like in 3D view. And just so that you guys know, this is not my account. I'm just using this BattleRec account to kind of showcase this robot and its abilities. I'm not sure if I'm going to really focus on a specific build here. I try to keep my weapon ranges the same, so as you can see here, the Orc and Pinata build, and then this one here is the Scourge and the Spark. So another thing that I did request on this account, because I know some of you may ask me this as well, I don't know if you noticed, but this first one that I had here with the Orcan is just your regular level 12. So in terms of stats, you can see 140,000 health at regular level 12, and when it's Mark 2 level 12, it has 168. So that is the difference here. So you can see there, and pretty much I have 2 of them loaded up in my lineup. I've also got a Galahad. Actually, let me go ahead and show you here. So I've also got a Galahad with a Scourge and a Spark. I threw a Hetchy in there with the Vortex, and the Natasha. I'm actually running 2 Avengers with Punishers on here as well. So we're going to be dropping into a game, and we're going to see how well these Mender robots do. Again, this is not a video specific to a particular build. It's more going to be to show you, or at least showcase this robot's capabilities in supporting your teammates and stuff. Anyways, let's get down to game number 1. Okay, so we've dropped in on Carrier Map, and this is Domination Mode. I've decided to actually drop in with my Mender with the Orc and Pinata build. And this was weird because when I started, the game was already 30 seconds or so in. So I've started a little bit late here. One thing when it comes to using the Mender robot is you've always got to keep track of your teammates. This is sort of a different style of play. I'm not used to kind of doing that because generally I am sort of a brawler. But what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on your teammates. So for example, there is a player down below. I don't know if you can see. Their health is really low, so I've got to try to see if I can perhaps get closer to that player before he ends up dying here. So I'm going to drop down here, see if I can get close to him to help him out. And there's actually 2 of them. So there's 2 of them here. The one got killed. This guy, he sees what's happening, so I'm going to heal him up. So you can see his health bar going up. And I'm once again scanning to see who else on my team needs help. So there's another player up top here. What I'm actually not sure about is if it's possible for me to heal a player from above here. I don't know where I saw him around here somewhere. I'm trying to see where he is. So I'm going to try to see if I can heal him. So it's kind of funny because I think my team realizes what's going on. So this way I can actually help them. And the other thing too, this guy is really low on health too, so I wonder if it's a good idea for me to actually go up top here. You gotta always be careful because you don't really know what what lies above. And I do know that the one player, a couple of them are needing some help here, so let me just... These guys are going to need some help, so I'm going to boost up their health, heal them, and then get back behind cover here. You also got to be careful of getting in teammates, their way, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Trying to take down that player here, and I'm going to use my healing ability to heal my bot just in case. Sometimes what I do is if I am going to engage I will like engage and then immediately press the ability button just so that I gain that additional health, just in case. This guy here is going to need some help here. I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on that side, because this guy here is going to be coming around the corner soon, and I'm going to heal up this Carnage. So he's full health now. And something that I also do, obviously not so much in the case of this particular game, but if I'm on a larger map and the other team has like a lot of range, you know, I try to protect the range builds like on my team. So for example, if there's a Fury Dragoon, he has range of the enemy, or if there's a Spectre Shock Train, you know, builds like that, or a Fury, you know, Flux, whatever it is, like I try to make sure that I heal them, because my team's going to need that in order to take out the other team's range. There's a player here getting pretty close, and I think he's getting ready to attack here, so I'm going to try to see if we can take him out. And my team didn't lose any health here, so that's good. Just waiting for my Orkans and my Panadas to load up here. Trying to get that player back there and then retreat once again. So you can see how I'm using the mend. I'm trying to stay close to my teammates, especially the ones that are very vulnerable. This player here in front of me, he may want to stop so I can heal him. There we go. So these guys are all healed up. He's turning around. I think he appreciates me healing him up. So I'm just keeping an eye on, you know, what's happening around the map. One thing that I do like about you know, this particular bot is that it really improves your ability, like your game awareness, your battlefield awareness, because you always constantly have to be looking at your teammates. So it really promotes a lot of teamwork, and that's one thing that I really do like about this bot. So again, I'm keeping an eye, like this guy is really low. I'm gonna have to heal both of these guys. Let me just get, there we go. Let's give some health to them, and they're all filled up. Oh man, I didn't see this other guy. Sorry, pal. He came a little bit late to the party there. Let's try to take this guy out. He's got a... I'm gonna have to wait here. I'm going to heal both of these guys. Watch out, there's a guy here, guys. There we go. Oh, jeez, I didn't see this guy. Okay, so I'm going to... You know what I'm going to do is... Actually, I'll drop in with the second Mender here. Sometimes what I do is I look at the time and the beacon bar. So it kind of gives me a gauge in terms of whether I should bring out the Mender or not. Also depends on what the other team is running. So again, I'm just scanning the battlefield here to see where my teammates are and who needs that additional health. Seems to be quite a few on this right side. I've actually been running this particular build on the Mender, and it's actually really good. I've been doing a lot of damage with this, and it really helps too because you have that range. I'm trying to see if I can race to this the Spectre here, because he's going to need some help. I'm trying to look around here to see where my teammates are. There's a player up top. We do have the center beacon, which is good. I've just got to be careful though, because there's a player hitting me from down below there. I'm going to use my ability just so that I can boost up my health a bit for this engagement. Trying to keep my distance from some of these guys. There's a player. I'm going to try see if I can heal this Lancelot here, because he's going to need some help. And I think I might have actually been able to... Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can tell, the ones that are watching this video, because sometimes I can't tell. Like I'm you know, obviously trying to heal here, but there was a guy, my teammate above me, and I'm not sure if that actually heals him. I think it might. We're gonna have company here on this side and also on this side, so I gotta make sure that I engage this guy. I'm going to activate my ability here just to protect my teammates during this engagement. Okay, so we managed to do that. We've got to watch out here on this right side. So I'm getting ready to actually use my ability here. I want to see kind of where my teammates are. This one here is going to need some help, so I'm going to activate it now just so that we have... Oh, wow. My teammate, he didn't even know what was going on. He's just like firing everywhere. Hopefully he hit someone. Trying to see if I can get a little bit closer here. The game should be over. Take a look at that, 28 seconds. So I think that was a very good example of using the Mender to help my teammates out, especially down below under the tunnel there. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think every time you do that, it also contributes to your damage as well. But that was game number 1. I'm hoping to run another game now, hopefully a different map and a different game mode, so that we can see how well this bot performs on the battlefield. Okay, so game number 2, we have dropped in on Rome map, and this is King of the Hill. So what I've actually done here was I've decided to actually run with the Storm Gust build, because there's most likely going to be a very close range brawl here at center, I would imagine. A lot of them have actually dropped in, and I'm going to try to see if I can get in here quickly, which we'll need to do, because otherwise they're going to be capturing that beacon. I'm trying to knock this guy's shield down for my teammate. And I'm going to drop in here, and I actually activated my ability so that I could clear these guys out. Wow, this is doing a lot of damage. Look at that. Holy crap, God mode. And I managed to hold this down here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to see if I can heal my teammate before I get taken out. So it looks like we're getting hit by like spirals or something. I'm not sure. Hydra. Just move to the side here. I've lost a couple of weapons, as you can see. I'm gonna use my ability again, see if I can knock down this guy's shield. And surprisingly, he doesn't actually see me. He's so focused on those guys back there that I managed to take him out with only 2 weapons. Anyways, we got taken out there. Let's see what these guys are running in first. Okay, I think I'm gonna spawn in here with my Pursuer. And I actually just found out in the previous game that you know, the Pursuer actually has a new skin. I didn't even know about that, so I decided to throw that onto the Pursuer. It actually looks pretty cool. Looking to see, man, all the eyeballs in between these buildings here. I think actually if I had the Pursuer with Gust, it would have done really well. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get in here and maybe take down some of these players. Oh man, almost. Come on. That was weird. I don't know if you saw that, but my my spark kind of trailed him just for a split second, but it was enough to actually take him out. Okay, so I'm getting ready here. What does this guy have? I'm gonna go into the stealth. See if we can push through some of these players here. Maybe drain that player here, and then get out of here. Here we go. Man, I've got to run. Gotta run. Had my weapons blown off there. I think these guys are actually burning through a lot of bots though. That engagement that I had at the center inside the Colosseum with my Mender did so much damage with the storm and the gust. I'm gonna try see if I can actually burn through this guy's shield here. Come on, reload. I've only got one spark left. I'm tickling the Lancelot to death there. Okay, so I'm gonna spawn in with my second Mender here. So this one has the Tehran Magnum build on it. And I think actually I'm gonna go to the left side because it looks like that's gonna be the next beacon. Again, I want to also take note of my teammates here. This one player. I'm gonna move back here. There's a couple of them actually in the center there. But this one over here in front of me, I'm gonna have to see if I can take him out. Yeah, he's firing Orkans or something at me. There's a Hetchy that's moving to the left side here, this beacon. So I'm going to be making sure that he gets some support here as well. So he got hit pretty bad. But if I can take this guy out and help my teammate. So I'm healing him up now. We'll get the beacon points for this one, and then I will retreat and head the other way. I'm looking around to see where my teammates are again, and also how much health they have. So this guy, I think I'm gonna try to heal him up again because he doesn't have. There we go. So he's as much as I can get in terms of health on him. And I'm looking around to see where my teammates are. Actually, this beacon here. Maybe I should go for this beacon because you know what? Yeah, maybe I should. Sometimes I look around to see where, the next beacon is. If we get this beacon, that would be ideal, but we will all have to get into the Colosseum here because that's going to determine who actually wins. This game is incredibly close here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got to make sure that these guys do not get into the Colosseum once we drain. Come on. Yeah, they're all getting into that Colosseum area there. I think I'm going to rush with my Gareth. Whoever gets that beacon at the center is going to be the one that wins. It's turning blue, but no. I think it may actually end up being red here. We've got to rush. We've got to rush into... Oh man, I think they're going to win. Yep, that was a very close game. But I hope you guys can actually see, how the Mender can be used. I did go on the offensive there in the Colosseum with the Gust build. I actually did a ton of damage, managed to clear them out. And I was actually hoping that some of my teammates would be in there too, but it looked like they all got taken up by the time I got there. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on the Mender robot. Do you think this is a robot that you see yourself actually running in the future? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.